What up, people? This is Dante, D is silent, owner of Why Date, and I'm just tuning in every week and letting you guys know what's happening in our podcast updates. We are still in the process of getting into our episodes. We're doing something new. We're not meeting up in person like we usually do at our designated location. We're doing something more digital, on the phone, technology savvy, just trying to get the right sound. If you guys have any ideas or advice, please let me know. Put it in the comments below what works. I've been using Squadcast. I'm using Skype. They're using Zoom. A lot of them just don't. I mean, Skype works, but there's a certain situation I don't know how to work the technical term of it. But it's just trying to find out how to do it. I've been looking on YouTube, trying to find out how to Skype with podcasting. If you guys have any advice, please let me know, because I'm having trouble doing that. I'm just used to doing it old school way, meeting up with someone, having a group together, and talking about stuff. So it's a little bit new to me, but it's Monday, March 17th. And so the episode we're supposed to be talking about, which we're probably going to do today, is finding Mr. and Mrs. Right. And I know I talked about it last week about looking for one like that. So the next episode we're going to be doing, and I'm going to probably ask you guys this, is I'm not sure it's vindictive in a way for me, but I'm just letting you know the episode's going to be called Kill the White Knight. White Knight means terms of people who are trying to, there's a lot of men out there who typically, it's not a bad thing, but it also in a way they see themselves as better than any other man out there, and they do the same stuff. I mean, there's some good guys out there who are totally not that type of person, but to me, I feel like that's, I don't know, because I've run across a lot of guys who see, I'm not this kind of way, I'm not a dog, this is this, but like, yet what it is that you're not telling them straight up, you're not that person. And when they find out that you are that person, that you are the type of person that you are trying to fight against, you are that, you know what I mean? Like like it's one of those things where there's a lot of guys like that who try to fake the funk, and I'm just gonna call them out on it. It's gonna be, it is what it is. I feel like that's what a lot of guys tend to do, and I know kill is a very strong word, but I think it's just, I see too much of it now, based on these times right now, what times we're living in right now, the feminist movement, the Me Too movement, all this is going on. And, we're going to talk about it. I know I might offend some people, but, I just feel like it's a topic I need to talk about, just men in general, and hold themselves as a criteria for, like, who you really are. Who are you as a real person? And I think a lot of people just try to do that just to try to win a woman over, or sell themselves that they're this great guy, and come find out that they're not. Like years later, months later, they find out that this person is not who they say they are. But they only did it to sell you on a concept that they are this person. And granted, some people can change. It really depends on who you are as a person. Are you going to change who you are? And if you try to call everyone else, all the other guys like that, you've done it before in your past. And you see, Like, I feel like people just need to see, hey, you know what? I used to be that kind of person, or I still am. I'm still on terms with trying to figure that out in my life. But, it's not easy. It's not easy to change what you've done. And I've met a lot of guys, I haven't met them, but I know a lot of women who've been in situations where their boyfriends beat them, or they yelled at them. I've been in my situation in my life. I've seen it firsthand from my parents as well. My dad didn't physically abuse my mom, but it was more of a mental, you mess up, and they kind of messed up a lot of things. And that can hurt just as much as physical. But, it's just that my mom told me, she was like, I didn't know that he was this way. I was like, well, it's not that people just turn into these people. It's something that you've been molded into your whole life. And I think that you try not to show that. It's just kind of like, well, it's just such a waste of time. It's not who you were so many years ago. And that's what they fell in love with or end up having feelings for. So I'm just going to call out people on that one. Like I say, get mad at me if you want. I'm also just going to be looking out for just the men out there who, if there's a good man out there, there's a lot of good men out there that I've seen that are better men than I am. I'm not saying I'm no different from any of those guys out there. I do have my issues. I do have my problems. I'm not saying I'm a saint or nothing like that. But, you know, at least I'm really straight up with people. And that's who I am. But, you know, that's that episode we're going to talk about. You guys can say whatever you want. Say your piece on the comments below. But, you know, I just feel like that's what I want to talk about. And, yeah, it's going to be, hopefully I can get that done in the next week or so. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday again with the team. But, you know, that's what I want to talk about. You guys can say what your thoughts on it. Have you guys experienced people like this? Have you guys experienced these white knights? Because we call them white knights because they try to be a hero or they try to be that type of guy. And it's just like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, say what you guys want to say. If you guys believe if you experience guys who changed, quote unquote changed, and you didn't find out about it until years later, that's them faking the funk, trying to sell that concept on you that they are this person. So I'm calling people out. I'll say it again. And yeah, that's going to be what we talk about. And if you guys have, please feel free to subscribe to us. I know they're old episodes that we have, but still subscribe to my YouTube page. That'd be awesome. Thank you. And also our iTunes, podcast, Google Play. That's kind of what I'm on right now. My SoundCloud. I'm going to post this on my Instagram, y_date_. So, yeah, please feel to DM me or send me my comments. All right, that's it. That's all I need to say. I know I'm just feeling in my mode. It's Monday. So, that's it. Right on.
The last night was so